Well, I think as a business owner, it can be a very lonely place. You've got a lot of plates to spin and often no one to talk to about your concerns and challenges. And you can be so close to the problems that you have no perspective, you can't see the wood for the trees. So someone like me can come in, has experience of running other businesses, operating in other businesses, and can be that ally and someone to bounce ideas off, bring a fresh perspective, and I think really lift the weight off being an entrepreneur, which is a pretty tough gig. Well, normally I will try and really get to the bottom of what is keeping the business owner awake at night, do a real deep dive review and understand kind of all the functions of the business and where the problems are coming from, because often it's a different area that's actually making the biggest impact and perhaps they haven't recognised that because they're too close to it. And then really working with the business owner to say, okay, here's what you need to do to take that problem away. We can do that for you. And often people say, yes, please, will you stay and help me? And then we, help them on their journey to achieve whatever it was that they wanted to achieve and really make them feel much more positive about running the business again. So absolutely, time periods we work with businesses really vary. So we can do anything from kind of a short, sharp 3-day review and an action plan, or another project I'm working on at the moment, we did a strategic review of the business, but now we're engaged on a year-long basis, helping run that business and implementing all the changes. Or again, with other businesses, I'll just work on a shorter time getting them investor ready. So looking at how they're working, really making sure they're going to maximise the business value, and getting them ready for that next stage of growth and expansion. So I am really passionate about food and drink and hospitality, and also have a very strong retail background. So began my career really in supermarkets and Woolworths, not in the pick and mix, so Woolworths, Asda, and then evolved along that kind of customer journey into hospitality. So I really am passionate about how we deliver and all the different touch points that customers see, and I'm very much a foodie, very interested in that in my spare time too. Spend a lot of time nosing of what all the competitions are doing all the time, so I really enjoy working on those kind of projects and feel that my experience and my breadth of from being around lots of different kind of businesses is often quite a unique perspective that businesses can find useful. Well, I have been on that ship, COVID ship in hospitality, and it's obviously been a very rocky ride. So we're still, only coming out on this upward trajectory now, but businesses have had to be enormously agile and reinvent themselves in so many ways. So we went from closing down and looking at different revenue streams to opening, closing and all that. Then a massive bumper summer because people were having staycations and all the problems that brought with lack of staff and problems with delivery. And now we're here in this situation where we've got staff shortages, lack of training, people not thinking of hospitality as a long-term career in the UK. We've got all the problems from Brexit and the supply chain, so food prices are going up. And again, it's us working with businesses to help them navigate all those challenges and look at smarter ways of working and perhaps bring some learnings that we have had in other businesses that would really work for them and help them as we move hopefully towards a new hospitality renaissance post-COVID.